Rabbits. Rabbits by Heather Kissock. Rabbits. One day I was helping my grandma in her garden. We were planting flowers when a big brown rabbit hopped by. The rabbit had a bunch of grass in its mouth. Grandma said that it was building a nest. I told Grandma that birds make nests, not rabbits. She said that rabbits build nests too. She said they build a nest when they are going to have babies. The rabbit hopped over to a hole by the fence. It put the grass in the hole. Then it went and got more grass. I went back to Grandma's house the next day. When I went to see the nest, it had little bits of fur in it. Grandma said that the rabbit was about to have her babies. She had put the fur in the nest to keep her babies warm. The next morning we saw the rabbit back at her nest. She was pushing grass over the hole with her feet. Grandma told me the babies had been born. We counted 4 baby rabbits in the hole. They had no fur and their eyes were closed. We went back to the nest the next week. The babies were peeking out. They could see us now. We did not want to scare them, so we stayed back a bit. We were still close enough to see that they now had fur. The next time I was at Grandma's, I saw the mother rabbit standing over the nest. Grandma said she had come to feed the babies her milk. She did not stay at the nest, but she was always close by. It was another week before I could go back to see the babies. This time they were outside of the nest, nibbling on the grass. They hopped back into the nest when they saw me, but I was still able to get a good look at them. They had brown fur all over. At the end of the month, I went to see how the babies were doing. The nest was empty. My grandma said that the babies were now old enough to live on their own. I visited my grandma often that summer. Sometimes we saw little rabbits in the backyard. We liked to think that they were the babies from the nest. Next spring, I helped my grandma with her garden again. We found a new rabbit nest over by the big oak tree.